is headquartered in the state of Maryland, and employs thousands of hardworking Marylanders. I, for the record, believe in scientists, and I believe in doctors, and I trust them over politicians without medical degrees. You talked about bad science and bad scientists, and in fact, you specifically said to me in response to my question that you intend to replace the bad scientists with the good scientists. And so I want to ask you, in your opinion, what makes a scientist or a doctor qualified to serve at the National Institutes of Health?
A scientist who's devoted to empirical methodology, to evidence-based science, scientists who understand the importance of replication, the importance of publishing raw data and being open and transparent about it, the importance of publishing peer review. We have, NIH has overseen over the past several years the precipitous decline in American health. There's 91,000 people at HHS, and are you suggesting that some of them should not be held responsible for that decline? They were in charge of protecting our health.
Let me just insert here.
Let me just finish.
Well, let me just say this, because I only have 3 minutes left. I don't set the rules here, but I ask the questions. And the question is really whether you intend, as you said, to substitute essentially your judgment for the judgment of these professional scientists and doctors.
I'm not going to substitute my judgment for science. Of course, I'm not going to do that. What I'm going to do, listen, the New York Times just did an article last week talking about the fraud, the 20-year fraud, 800 fraudulent studies produced by NIH on amyloid plaques, and not allowing any other hypothesis about the cause of Alzheimer's.
Well, how
to be
will you
explored.
decide, Mr. Kennedy, which scientists
The ones
are
who
bad
are,
scientists?
the ones
Are they the ones who disagree with you?
The ones who are corrupt, the ones who have been doing science like the amyloid plaque studies that were fraudulent.
Well, these doctors, let me ask you a question. Do you have a medical degree?
Do I know?
Okay, let me go to the next question. The Heritage Fund has compiled a watch list of federal employees to go after federal staff. Is there a watch list for federal staff at HHS?
Not that I know of.
Have you or has anyone in the administration developed a list of career scientists or federal staff that you would target for termination?
Not that I know of.
And let me just ask you another question. Now, your failed presidential campaign has been raising money to try and cover your debts. And you were questioned about this yesterday and failed to answer a question that Senator Warren asked you. And so I want to ask you again regarding these emails that you have sent to raise money. How much has your presidential campaign made fundraising off of this administration's complete disregard for the workforce at HHS?
Excuse me? I didn't hear the question. The last part.
How much money has your presidential campaign made off of fundraising, off of this administration's complete disregard for the workforce at HHS?
Zero.
Okay, Mr. Chair, I'd like to ask unanimous consent to enter into the record 2 emails from this week and the week before regarding fundraising that you are currently doing through your presidential campaign.
Without objection.
And finally, I want to ask you, I have you said you were on a show on February 26, 2021, an interview with Dr. Judy Mikovits, where you said the following, and I quote, "We should not be giving Black people the same vaccine schedule that's given to whites because their immune system is better than ours." Can you please explain what you meant?
There's a series of studies, I think most of them by Poland, that show that to particular antigens that Blacks have a much stronger reaction. There's differences in reaction to different products by different races.
So I have 17 seconds left. Let me just ask you then. So what different vaccine schedule would you say I should have received? What different vaccine schedule should I have received?
I mean, the Poland article suggests that Blacks need fewer antigens than.
And this is so dangerous.
So you get the same measles vaccine.
Mr. Kennedy, with all due respect, that is so dangerous. Your voice would be a voice that parents would listen to. That is so dangerous. I will be voting against your nomination because
talking about politics coming from a view of
the streets. You know what I'm saying, dog? We're not coming from professional view. We're not lawyers. None of that shit that's on TV. You know what I'm saying? We come straight from the hood. We the hood view. You know?
Floor & Decor is your one-stop shop for the best flooring and
Two, 3, 4, 5. We live. Welcome to Hoodview Politics, where we go into a deep, detailed dive into politics from a hood point of view. I'm Rabbit Jones. I'm number one soul brother. Might learn something too. Just something too. Hit that like, subscribe button. Put the brother out. If you're new here, you don't know what to expect. But if you've been here before, you know what's going on here. We chasing magazine cool. Magazine cool. Let's not forget about you Puerto Ricans too. You know what I'm saying? Now, never too late for the black debate. You know? What's going on, play? We appreciate everybody that take your time out, like, subscribe, and watch 2 minutes of our videos. We appreciate y'all a whole lot. And I hope you check out a few more. You know what I'm saying, dog? What's going on with you? Yeah, we got the rain. Yesterday was freezing with snow. Now we got rain. You know what I'm saying? This is what we do. You know? I don't know, I probably would like, I don't want to say that because my motherfucking little brother moved to Seattle for about 2 years one time. He said that motherfucker rains all the time. So I don't know if I want to just rain and shit. So I would like, I like when it do rain. You feel me though? Yeah, because it you know, it cleans. It's like feels fresh, like it's clean thing. You know. Then you get back to the record, get some sun. You know what I'm saying? I wouldn't want to wake up every day and it's raining. That's depressing and shit. Yeah, that's all. That shit is depressing. So, you know, at the beginning of this motherfucker, I don't know if you listened to the Republicans has voted RFK in. Well, people be like, bro, why y'all tripping off RFK and all that shit? It's crazy, bro. First of all, he ain't got no sense, right? So, shouts out to, I think we should put her into the new Rising Stars. Bro. Also, Brooks, right? She asked this motherfucker a few questions that was good. First of all, she asked this motherfucker, are you going to even pay attention to what doctors are saying or what you going to be doing what you saying? And she asked this motherfucker, do you have a list where you just going to fire everybody? And without no merit, just fire? You got a list? He was like, not that I know of. What the fuck? Not that you know of? Just ask you, or you going to walk in there and just fire people, which is 9,000 workers in Maryland who she represents. And he like, not that I know of. Not that you know of. That's the answer, though. Not that you know of. Like, what the fuck is wrong with you, bro? Then, oh, God. I don't know if you watched this here. The little bit of minutes we played. Bro. She asked this nigga about vaccine and black people with vaccine. He had the nerve to say that black people can be last. They don't need the vaccine to the end because we don't need it, our skin or some shit. Like, what? I watched that. That was like, that part of him was like, bro. I watched that shit. I'm still trying to figure out why black people don't need vaccine. talk about, first you're gonna get it. But bro, if you all right, it's a lot of things racist people think of that the normal person don't think of, right? Just like orange neck fuck demon pig, don't know. Wouldn't walk in the stadium unless you take up racism shit. Right? This motherfucker is just when you thinking of stuff like that, when you say, all right, I think black people might not need something. And that don't even make any fucking sense for you to think of. Your skin might be thicker or some stupid shit like that. Like, nigga, we need whatever the fuck y'all need to stay alive too, bitch. What the fuck is wrong with you? Shouts out to also Brooks for putting them on the record for that shit. That was just some jackassery shit, bro. This the shit. The fuck? This the shit that really, this the shit that's really getting. And it's part of the reason that a lot of times I see this shit come on, I just turn this shit off. Because y'all been told. Y'all been warned. This was gonna happen. Y'all knew this dude. Y'all knew this dude was an anti-vaxxer. Y'all knew this dude did some conspiracy theories. Just like motherfucking him, Lady Dan, all these other MAGA people, Trump himself, even Elon, they deal in conspiracy theories. He's an anti-vaxxer. He don't believe in vaccines. So, and he's not a doctor. Ain't even close to being a doctor. The motherfucker ain't even a janitor in the doctor's office, so he don't know jack shit. But this is the dude that y'all elected this motherfucker to put in charge of the nation's health care. So I don't give a fuck about you being mad now. I ain't gonna sit here and gonna keep on telling you about this shit because now you're finding out. I was just reading earlier. I've been reading it all week. One of the motherfucking diseases that it wasn't eradicated, but it was under control. Thanks to vaccines. And that was TB, tuberculosis. Now, tuberculosis is on the rise. It's a small town in Texas right now that's being ravaged by TB. So now you know what's happening next, the TB. It's very, very, very contagious. So, motherfucking cough, you got TB. If you're around it. So you don't have to take motherfuckers off the street, put them in the sanitarium. Measles. Measles is on the rise. Measles is one of them diseases that was, though it wasn't eradicated, it was under control if you got your vaccines. I know I got my measles vaccine when I was young. So I'm tired of hearing about this shit because you motherfuckers knew this. All of you who voted for it, and it is really fucking unfair. It is really unfair. There's so many people who are out here right now, like me, like him, and so many other podcasters, content creators, influencers, and so many others out here right now who has to take the time every fucking day to explain to you something that was already explained to you, that you ignored, that you told us to kiss your ass. You motherfuckers gave us your ass to kiss. And now you're fucking crying. Know what I say? Fuck y'all. Y'all voted for this shit. And I'm getting sick and fucking tired of having to explain this shit every fucking week. We sit here and kind of come up with fucking topics to talk about. We should be talking about a lot of things. Yes, some of this shit should be included. We should not have to explain to you something that we explained to you for over 2 years. And you gave us your ass to kiss. You laughed in our face, Trump this, Trump that. Now all you motherfuckers sick and you crying. Come on, when the fuck have we ever had a TB outbreak? In years. When has it been a measles outbreak? And guess what? You elected this motherfucker to put an anti-vaxxer into motherfucking in charge of Health and Human Services. That's going to cover everything that got to do with your health care. And if he don't believe, which he sit there and told you that he don't believe that black people need certain vaccines. That's basically what he told you. That according to some study in fucking Poland, ain't no goddamn whole lot of black people in Poland that I know of. If I'm wrong, get me right. But this motherfucker told you he don't believe that black people need certain vaccines. So if he don't believe that you need a certain vaccine schedule, guess what? He got the power and the authority to make sure you and your kids don't get those vaccines.
Yeah, we was to get a motherfucking joint down, he can make it so black people last on the list.
Or don't get it at all.
Imagine that. He was already dying with poor states anyway, in poor situations. They make us last. Because you in your mind, you're so bigoted and racist. But hey, Nelly, don't see this part. He's so bigoted and racist that his instinct is, oh no, them niggas, they good. They don't need no motherfucking vaccines. You know what I'm saying? Like, who think of that?
Who the fuck thinks of that? But a fucking a dumbass racist, a fucking anti-vaxxer. How the fuck do he know? Guess what? All people are not the same.
That was just some dumb fuck shit.
So whereas some people, a doctor might say, tell him a certain individual, you don't need this vaccine. But for the next motherfucker, he might need the vaccine. Maybe 9 out of 10. So say 9 out of 10 black people need the vaccine and one black person don't. He going with the motherfucker where one of them don't need it, all of them don't need it. That's basically what the fuck's saying. Come on.
It don't even make sense. It's just a bigotry thought process. Like everything is thought of from a bigotry standpoint. It's just hard to deny that. And you know what I'm saying? Like everything they do is thought of from either denying black people something or you know what, they already fast enough and going whatever the fuck, they don't need something. You know what I'm saying? It's like what type of shit is the thought process is crazy as fuck.
If anybody to watch this joint,
Straight coons that back this shit.
Anybody watching this? Me personally, I have a condition. I'm a diabetic. So me being a diabetic, that means anything that happens to me, if I get sick of anything, if I get a motherfucking cut or anything, I cut my thumb over a couple weeks ago by accident. It needed stitches. So I went to the emergency room. I wasn't going to go. Then I looked at it, I said, I'm going. They got in that motherfucker. I got in that joint. They pulled up my records. Oh, so you diabetic. No, you're not going nowhere. You're going to get this taken care of. Because this can happen. Every year I used to get a flu shot. I get a flu shot every year. Because my doctor says that's what you need to do. Because you getting the flu, it's not like everybody else getting the flu. See, at some point, shit like flu shots, pneumonia shots, shingle shots, all of that shit. Oh, he's aiming to wipe all of that out. So if you do have a pre-existing condition, if you are diabetic, like I am, you do have high blood pressure, like I do. If you have cancer, if you have anything that you need these vaccines, these help to maintain you and to help you live a long and productive life, whereas you ain't all bent the fuck up, you coughing up shit every other week. He don't give a fuck about that. He's an anti-vaxxer. He don't believe in that. And those are the things that's keeping a lot of people alive. Not only in this country, but a lot of countries. Because a lot of this shit that we send around the world especially to them poor countries over in places like Africa. We send a lot of medicines over there that keep them people from dying off. See, that's another some of the other black people he's talking about. When they say that black people don't need the vaccine schedule that white people need, because they say our immune system is stronger. Bullshit. Because by you having, if you may have a pre-existing condition like I do, that means my immune system is weaker. So you just cannot throw out a blanket statement like that.
Nigga so bad.
Come on.
His family don't they don't agree with nothing he say out of his mouth. And everybody know his family, his folks was like a prominent member in the fucking Democratic Party. Got murdered behind Democratic politics and wanted to push civil rights and shit for black people, which got him murdered. And you got the nerve to be in that family, take on that name, and this how you present that shit. It's the most stupidest shit, bro. Because at some point, just your legacy alone have to stand on something. And if you just out here screaming shit that's go against everything your family stand for, what are you doing at some point? And then he had the nerve to tell her, if I fire everybody, the nation health is it lowers or some shit. So you don't blame those people for our nation being unhealthy? Like, it sounds so stupid, bro. It's just the oddest shit, bro. She asked him one question. He said he don't have no idea about that. But then gonna say, what if I get rid of everybody? Like, nigga, make your mind. You know about the list or you don't?
Man.
That Polish shit was crazy. People looking at a Polish study with 10 black people running around the whole country. And what are they studying?
It ain't no more I can say.
His family is what's the name in the Democratic Party though?
Look, the Kennedys look like in American politics and in Democratic politics, period. Yeah. Kennedys are royalty.
They like the Bushes.
They big on the real. Well, yeah, they're the Bushes. They're the Bushes of the Democratic Party. You had three brothers that all should have been president.
I just agree with this one. Doing.
Two of them got killed. One of them was president. He got killed in office. One of them would have been Robert Kennedy Sr. would have been president. He was killed. Was doing the primary? I was just doing the primary.
He's trying to make sure he'll be president for sure.
And if Ted didn't let a chick drown up in Chappaquiddick, he would have been president. That Chappaquiddick was stopped him.
Yeah, so they family is royalty. It's not just Democrat Party though. It is America because he did a lot before he left there, and then he gets murdered like in front of everybody. Like then they even got the motherfucking the Kennedy Center for Performing Arts for him, and you got motherfucking Donald Trump. Somebody taking over the chairman of that, all that.
At one time, when they talk about the Kennedys, and they talk about especially John and Jackie, they talk about Pamela and all of this. The Kennedys are the closest thing we had in this country to a royal family. At one point, they was our royalty. But this jackass they got, Robert, something's wrong with it. RKJ, something wrong with it.
So
he just want attention.
So everybody know about the Kennedy Center, and it's in DC, and everybody it's more for like jazz, classical music, theater, and dance. You know what I'm saying? Symphony orchestras and all that stuff. And he want to change the chairman to him. He want to be the what's the name that runs that. He already did that. So his name Donald Trump, chairman of the John F. Kennedy Center, which I think he might fuck around and try to change the name of the shit. But the fact that they had this joint there and he changed his name, and then he got stars in the motherfucker that says, fuck that. If he gonna do that, I'm not even playing at that joint. You heard about that?
You got people that's not playing it no more. That people that walked out, the people quit. I didn't know that Shonda Rhimes was on the board, and she quit. For those of y'all do not know who Shonda Rhimes is, Shonda Rhimes is writing executive producer of Scandal, Grey's Anatomy, and shows like that. She basically all the dramas on half the dramas on ABC. She produced, and she was on the board, and they would force her out because she's black anyway. But Kennedy Center.
So I say it's for
Kennedy
performance
Center,
arts and all that stuff. So of course they have somebody like that.
It's the Kennedy Center is the board for the performing arts. Every year you get, and it covers everything.
Do a lot, really.
Because every year you get that special where people are be inducted into the Kennedy Center. They're inducted, I don't know, the Hall of Fame, whatever they call it. And over the years, you had the Luther Franklin's, Rich Price, you had Luther Franklin's, you had Al Green, you had so many people. You had Cicely Tyson, you had all kind of people, black and white, that's been honored there. And you see this special every year with the president and his guests. And these people, they have a ceremony at the White House. The president sits up in the booth, and Luther Franklin sing, and make Barack Obama cry. CeCe Winans sing, and Usher break out the tears. Do you think you're going to see anything like that? Why this asshole I guess he made himself churn. Why did he do that? He made himself churn because that's the easy way for him to wipe shit out. Or
I think we look into that. It's something about that motherfucker Kennedy Center that is the reason why these Ornstead pigs want to do that.
Because they got people they want to honor, and they want to set the tone of what's art and basically what's performance. They want to dictate what is performing arts in this country. So it's the what I'm trying to tell y'all. This is the whitewashing. They're trying to paint this motherfucker back white, and that's one of the things they don't like. They don't like the Super Bowl halftime show with Kendrick. Oh, and I got something to say about that in a minute too. But they don't like the Super Bowl halftime show with Kendrick. So you won't see another person like who get honored at the.
You got what's her name? Issa Rae.
Issa Rae.
She counseled her shit at the motherfucking joint earth since he became new chairman. Yeah. There's a lot of other artists that counsel that shit too.
Yeah, because he's gonna cancel himself. If he the chairman, he that took over. That means he dictates what goes on that stage. He dictates who goes into, who gets a Kennedy Center honor. He did it all. It's all on him. So if he want to put if he want to say on next year's joint, I want to give a Kennedy Center honor to Kid Rock. What's that motherfucker? That country racist bastard. And Hulk Hogan. He can make it happen. And and everybody leaving. Ain't nobody there to stop him. So ain't no telling who you might see up there getting the Kennedy Center on.
And them motherfuckers say, fuck, I quit. I ain't even doing that shit. I'm not going in there. Fuck him. That's what I like. I like people that respond like that. I don't like people that do the halfway wishy-washy shit.
Mm-hmm. So you're not gonna see it just like the NFL. I seen this one today. All that black halftime show shit. It's been a statement put out. You know, the I think they basically used Lil Wayne for real. They say the NFL sent a letter to Lil Wayne apologizing to Lil Wayne for him not being picked as the halftime performance for this year's Super Bowl. And I'm like, it ain't that motherfucking serious. Why the fuck Lil Wayne the only one upset? Shit, motherfucking Master P should have been upset too. But now they say,
What didn't he do a halftime show before?
He,
No way.
Lil Wayne, I think he might have came out there with somebody before, but it was a big whoop the damn dude because
Swanee did.
it's New Orleans and okay, they done had the Super Bowl in Detroit. Look how many motherfuckers Stevie Wonder ain't mad. Rick Franklin
It's
wasn't
not
mad.
nothing but a halftime,
It's a halftime
motherfucker.
show.
Like it ain't like it's a whole goddamn hour worth of shit.
Okay,
Nigga, it's 13
right
minutes.
now-
Like they think everybody supposed to be on stage. Like what the fuck?
and right now, if you're gonna look at it, Lil Wayne is not hot. The hottest thing out there is Kendrick Lamar.
What's putting him up there for what?
So now,
Just because he live in New Orleans?
yeah,
Like what the fuck is that? Don't even make sense.
I want to see him perform. Go to his house. But anyway, so now,
Well, he could did like what's the motherfucker Philly Eagles, the dumb motherfucker wearing a big hat and shit, dancing around and shit.
but now they say,
Nelly Willie.
now they
Dumbass.
say
he could do that.
that all the power or whatever that they gave Jay-Z and them in picking the halftime show, they shouldn't have they regret giving him that power. But he didn't have no fucking power anyway. Because all he really did was he gave them a list.
He don't even like the Saints.
Right.
He like the
Packer
Packers.
fan.
Like what is the reason to bring
So
him
I
in?
don't know.
I'm
Anyway,
confused.
now basically they about to bump Jay-Z and them from helping pick the halftime show.
Oh, they was gonna
So-
do that anyway.
Yeah, so they basically
He gonna do that anyway. He put his wife up there last year. She was black as hell. Blacker than any person that was following her thought she was gonna be black. Then you put Kendrick Lamar up there. You knew he was kind of black.
Rihanna up there last year.
Huh?
Who Rihanna last year?
Where we Beyonce was just
Beyonce
there.
did it. Beyonce did it about. Damn,
What are you talking about?
I say that wasn't last year. Last year.
Joint when she
Rihanna.
had the motherfucker.
I know when she came up with the Black Panther joint.
Okay,
No, that was
That's
with Bruno
black.
Mars. When she did the Black Panther joint, she did that was with Bruno Mars.
and that's black as fuck.
Oh, did she bring Bruno Mars? Yeah, and then she did it. And she did it.
Her shit was black.
But
as
she
shit.
did it. Yeah.
Last year joint was black. You had
Rihanna.
yeah, but the set it was Compton. Remember that? The whole set was Compton.
Oh, that was when Dre did it.
And then somebody, I think they came crip walking on there.
That's what Snoop Crip walked. Yeah, that was
So the whole
That
stage
was
was
Dre.
Compton.
that was Dre.
That was hood and black.
Yeah, that was.
But it's a different kind now. Hood, then black power is it's different now. You know what I'm
So
saying?
that was.
That joint yesterday in the Beyonce, that's black power type shit. You
What?
feel me? It's difference between just being ghetto black.
But the last two joints been what? It's been
Ghetto.
you had Kendrick, you had Dre with Snoop 50 and all them. I think Kendrick Lamar was in that somewhere. You had that one. You had Rihanna. You had Bruno Mars. You had Beyonce. You ain't had nobody white do it in a while.
All you're gonna do is have this
So-
on-net fuck pig demon dono. There's no way in the fuck the next 4 Super Bowls gonna have black people in it, bro.
No.
It's just not gonna happen. Guarantee you, the next Super Bowl gonna start off with a country
Well-
motherfucker. It's gonna be a country singer, and then it's gonna be something else worse than that the next game.
I think this. I think the next Super Bowl is going to be rock.
Who the
It's
fuck
gonna
is
be-
that?
It's going to be rock. It's going to be rock or country music. The next
Oh, you
Super
talking
Bowl.
about the type of music?
I think the next Super Bowl going to be rock or country music.
Yeah, it's not
The
gonna be hip hop
NFL
no more.
The NFL is not going to completely whitewash no Super Bowl halftime show for no motherfucking 4 years in a row.
It's
When
gonna
that
be 4 years
motherfucking
in a row.
90, when that motherfucking 90% black,
It's gonna be
you
4 years.
pissed me.
They took the racing joint out of the
Yeah.
fucking end zone
Mhm.
for the pig.
And when they did it at the last minute, they did it last minute. It was too late to motherfucker to raise some hell about it. But you best believe they try this shit if they want to. That motherfucker 98% black. You piss them off if you want to.
Yeah, I don't know, man. By now, he probably see, this bitch ass nigga sit down with the owners of every team and sit all of them down in the room and talk to them. Ain't that some shit? And be like, y'all know what, man? Let's stop the Rooney Rule. Let's get the end of racism out of it. Let's do that. And all they gotta do is get together and say, yeah, we doing that from now on. We ain't gotta do any more of that bullshit they want to do. They remember all this shit started from Kaepernick, then went into George Floyd. All that turned into people. Remember, in the bubble, niggas didn't even play in the bubble because of Breonna Taylor got killed. Remember, and then there was another joint in Milwaukee where the Bucks didn't even go on the court in the bubble. So the sports world was woken up to the racial shit going on. That's why they put that shit in the end zone.
Look, you got the NFL is the most powerful. This is the most powerful sports. But you fuck around, and you at the point now where you piss them motherfuckers off where they say, if you're gonna do this racist shit and you're gonna bow down to this motherfucking racist and they say we ain't playing, watch. That'll change. That shit'll change quick. But that's too much money. That's a lot of money they playing with right there. If them motherfucking players jump out there and say, hold on. Nah, we ain't going for that. We ain't playing. We'll walk off. Should have changed.
But if the NBA do what they doing now, like they infusing around the world players, if they try to convince people to think that a European player is better than a black player, then they can win like that. They can fuse out the black people. They can just play more European players. It's not gonna be a better product. If we should put all white people in the NBA right now, they're gonna play basketball. People can watch it. It's not gonna be,
The NBA is done.
but
Put all white people out.
you still can watch it. It's still basketball.
Yeah.
But it's not gonna be the way you see it normally with like people like Jordan flying around crazy shit. That's gonna be out the game. But it'll still be a game. It'll be a game people will watch. You feel what I'm saying? Black people elevate the game.
That's one of the reasons why the NBA breaks what they once were.
NBA just trash. It's more than that. It's a lot more than that.
They fell off, man.
Everybody want to shoot
They
threes.
don't got the viewership that they want to see.
No defense in all three.
Yeah, y'all changed it, y'all. Jordan when you started it, but y'all changed too much shit. But right now, NFL is king. And the players say, fuck that shit. We ain't going for that. You better. Shit, hey. Play with them if you want to. That was one of the things about Pat. A lot of players took a knee, but if more players had took a knee, because y'all got some shit changed. But if more players would have joined in with him instead of letting him get blackballed the way he did, y'all could have got more shit changed. I gotta understand where y'all power at. Y'all got it. Shit, use it. Even LeBron and them. I mean, remember when what's that motherfucker on the Clippers? Donald Sterling. Went off on that racist ass motherfucking went off on his racist ass tirade about Magic and AIDS and all this old shit. And him and Chris Paul and all the other players, they stood up and said, nah, we ain't playing. Walked off the court. You see, they got that motherfucker out of there. Them motherfuckers got an owner up out of there. So
only the Commanders had to leave.
Oh, that's because he stole all that.
He was
That
a bigot
had nothing to
too.
do with the post. That's because he worked them out their money.
He was a bigot, racist too.
Nah, he did a lot of things that racism ain't want. He's an asshole, but a racist ain't.
Shit. You think Snyder's
not a racist.
You tripping, bro?
I called him every other name in the book. I would not call that man. He's not a racist. I give him that. His motherfucking players. I give him that. Yeah. He's black, but he take care of. He didn't take care of. Warriors. He got some motherfuckers out of most shit a little bit. But he's got it. I mean, we're in the midst of a motherfucker that's really trying to whitewash this country. You know, that's to make America great again. Make America great again. They want shit back to the 40s, 50s, 30s, 20s, 1800s if possible. We'd like to go back to the 1700s. If they possibly could, but we're gonna let this shit happen. We're gonna stand up, fight these bastards.
So I like, oh, right now in this fight, this post joint, ever since we've been gearing up for this orange neck pig demon fuck, it's been black women, been mostly, don't get me wrong now, we've been looking for people to stand out in this fight. It's been black women doing the most dominant fighting here, the loudest, and the ones that cut deep. So I think this is a lesson for America. I think this is a lesson for everybody that voted for Donald Pig Trump and starting to think, like my man tell y'all fucked around and found out type shit. He don't want to talk to y'all no more. I'm trying to tell y'all that you are looking at the blueprint. You didn't listen to the sisters before. Even the sister that was running for president, you could have a chance to vote for her and change everything, the dynamics of America, period. You chose not to do that. So at this point, you have to just step back and say, okay, all the people that say they was wrong, and say, I'm gonna follow your lead now. Because what you see now are black women leading again. And it's up to the Puerto Rican motherfuckers, black men that fell into the trap, to lead and follow the black ladies again. This your chance. They won't give you a chance. I'm telling you, you have a chance to follow the black lady again. They're gonna lead, follow. You had your chance a few times. You could have voted for one. Fuck that up. Don't blame black women. Don't blame black people. Right? Follow them. That's what I say.
All you dumb motherfuckers gotta do is look. If you're wrong, admit you're wrong.
That
Who
first,
said I
yeah.
was wrong? You
First
say,
thing
I
is admitting you're wrong.
I was flim-flam, I was bamboozled.
I was bamboozled by the orange neck fuck demon pig, Donald Trump. I was fucked.
I'm one of the ones, and believe me, it's way more than me. Little old me. I was one of the ones, I'm this high. Because I tried to warn you ass. It's like I got a nephew, ignorant as shit. He loved Trump. He loved Trump because for some reason, he want to see Mexicans deported. I'm like, motherfucker, you ain't even got no job for a Mexican to take.
Now, but how does mass deportation looking so far?
Yeah.
Is it looking like one?
This motherfucker, and I'm like trying to tell this motherfucker, hold up, dude. You got a gang of motherfucking kids. And not only you got a gang of kids, you got a gang of daughters. Most of your kids are girls. Dude, you don't give a fuck that if something happened and a motherfucker violate one of your daughters, that according to this motherfucker, she would have to carry that baby to term and raise that kid. Possibly, you don't care that she don't have your daughters. These are daughters, motherfucker. That your daughters, according to him, won't have no say so over their body. Are you crazy?
To me, it's no way that you could really fix your mouth to say you like Trump and not be bigoted in some kind of way, bro. You have to, because that's what he does. So it's either a black person don't want Hispanic type shit, or white people in general don't like minorities. It's a bigoted look at something if you like it, regardless.
A lot of people out here like Trump and talk all that Trump shit, and a lot of the brothers, because they don't like Spanish, or they don't like Latinos, whatever. And we're like this, wouldn't mind seeing them mass support or whatever.
That's what I'm saying.
That's the way you feel. Everybody not like that.
That's what I'm saying. He speaks to all cultures' bigotry.
Yeah.
Any culture that have a bigotry in it, he speaks to it.
Yeah. Now, I say, this is me. You one of them motherfuckers that snuck over here legally and you over here cutting up and fucking up shit. Goddamn right. Get your motherfucking ass about it. You know what I'm saying? But I also see the other side where if some people, slaughter their own, they was born here, blah, 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 blah. They was motherfuckers, they been educated here, they been worked here, they been did this, and they not out here cutting up. That kind of, them, you gotta find a way. Now the assholes, give them the boot. I don't give a fuck about them. But this asshole found a way to tap into everybody that has some racism in them. He has found a way to tap into everybody's racism. Yeah. And he got it so that the black people that don't like Latinos think that Trump is talking about them. And the Latinos that don't like black people thought Trump wasn't talking about them. So he basically played both sides against the middle. At some point, everybody in this situation gonna have to reconcile and understand that we're in the same boat. We're on the same ship. And if we don't come together to stop this motherfucker and stop the next motherfucker that's coming behind him, so I can tell you this much. The motherfucker already said this week, and they asked him, did he endorse J.D. Vance? He said no. Did he endorse J.D. Vance to be his successor?
Yeah, we say that.
Motherfucker said no. So they already got somebody in mind. And whoever in mind that they got coming up next is a straight up serious matter. And it's gonna be a young motherfucker, a young, bigoted, racist, proud boy, right brain nut job. And either we're gonna come together and stop this shit, or we're just gonna let it continue to happen. So it's on y'all. I mean, I'm just one of them ones. I'm ready to move on to some other conversation on how we can, how we get shit done, and we can pump up some new people and introduce new candidates or do a whole lot of different shit. Just sit here and have to tell you something over and over again that we've been telling y'all for the last 2 years or more. Everything that Joe Biden told y'all that this motherfucker plotting is happening. Everything that Kamala Harris told you that this motherfucker was going to do, he's doing it. Everything that Hillary said was going to happen and he's going to do, it's coming to light. And y'all still don't believe it. He fucking with your health care. This motherfucker fucking with your money. He's fucking with your life. He don't give a fuck. He's deporting people. He trying to take over 3-4 countries at one time. Man, this dude has gone crazy. And then for some reason, this ain't what I voted for. Okay, this ain't what the fuck you voted for. Say something. When the motherfuckers march, join in the march. If you know that somebody might be pissed at you because you voted this way, go talk to them. Hey, look, this is what I was thinking. This was on my mind. Hey, I regret my vote. I wish I hadn't done that, but it's done. What can we do to try to fix this shit?
That's what I'm
Do
talking about.
something.
That's what I'm talking about. Those people.
Do something.
There's black sisters out here talking now. They need to follow. Those are the people I'm talking about. Yeah. Like some of these Americans you can't talk to. They just some fucking just dumb. Period. Rockheads.
Because the situation is this. The white people that did this, the white people who did this and voted for that jerk, did it because they don't want to follow black people. They don't want to follow, and they damn sure don't want to follow black. They don't want to follow a black woman. That's why. Now I ain't follow that black bitch. Fuck that shit. The black people who did this, who caused this, they on an island. They don't have nowhere to go. Because look, it's one thing, when the white people did it, you respect that. You expect a bigot to follow a bigot. But then you got people like motherfucker that came on this show a few times that sit here and sing the praises of Trump, love Trump, will kiss his ass and their face is full of orange makeup after they finish kissing his ass. They don't have nowhere to go because they done burnt some bridges. They done burnt some bridges that more likely than not, ain't gonna never be built back up again. You think, listen back, go back, and any of y'all can, go back and listen to when we had this dude named Real on our podcast. He has said some of the most vile shit about black people and black women in particular. And I'll tell you the truth, if he was live in the studio, where we at right now when he said it, instead of doing it virtually, I'd have beat the shit out of him. I'd have smacked him right in the fucking mouth. Right on here, and took the charge. He said some of the most disgusting, vile, low-down shit about black women and black people that you have ever heard out of a black person's mouth. It was beyond shameful what came out of this dude's mouth. And you know what? You got people like that. They can look back and say, damn, they can't look at this right. They're not going to look at it right. Their pride ain't going to let it go. And they know they don't have nowhere to go. They can't go back. Do you think they will be accepted after some of the shit they done said? Especially him, you think he will be accepted back in the black community? Some of them, they have burnt bridges they could never burn. That's why another article, I just seen this a little while ago. Motherfuckers is urging Bernie to start a new party. And it's motherfuckers like that want Bernie to start a new party. They don't have nowhere to go. They don't have a home in MAGA because MAGA don't want them. MAGA don't like them. MAGA told them the day after the election, this is the whites only party. We don't want the black ass here. We only wanted to vote. You got to vote, kick rocks. That's what they told them the day after the election. And they told Latinos what they thought of them. So for them to try to come back on this side, that shit ain't happening. So what the fuck? Because the motherfucker showed up here right now and say, brothers, we need to talk man about what we can do to stop this. What the fuck you gonna say? Nigga, what the fuck are they doing? Get the shit out. That's what you gonna say.
They say stupid shit, right? I mean, to me, when you look a black person in the face, and to me, when they don't see racism, it's hard for me to talk to you. You see what I'm saying? It's because what are you doing? You're being delusional about things. That's hard to talk to at this point. You know what I'm saying? So that person there is almost irrelevant to the bigger picture, to be honest with you, because they think Donald Trump has picked up black men. In reality, he ain't done shit. He ain't do pick up nothing. Nobody ain't doing. The people that talk shit about Democrats and sympathy for Donald Orange Demon Trump, those people don't vote. So nobody give a fuck about. They just run around screaming and crying all day, like some food. And you can't get no sense into their head because their whole mind frame. Because me personally, that's how I feel about the government itself too. I don't trust none of them, right? Yeah. But they take that to a whole nother extent where they only trust who they want to trust. Like that's different. You feel me? Than not trusting the government itself. You were saying I don't trust the government, but Trump, he can do this and that and that and that and that. Like that don't make sense. But them Democrats, man, every time they try to give you health care, that's the worst thing they can ever try to do. Like, come on, bro. Every time they try to motherfucker give you motherfucker your school payment debt back, that's the worst thing they can try to do. Like, bro. Like the worst things they can do is try to give you health care and give you money back on student debt loans and make sure your medical debt is not on your motherfucking score. Stuff like that is just that hurts you.
I don't understand it.
I don't get it. The flip side, what the fuck did this clown do that helps you? Student loan debt. Can't nobody deny that help a motherfucker. Whether you like it or not, that helps. That's somebody trying to help people. Yes or no on that? That's yes all around the world. That's somebody helping somebody. You might not like the way Biden tried to do it, the taxes he did, the whatever the fuck way he tried to get their money back. But trying to get people their money back is somebody looking out for somebody and thinking, trying to help somebody. On the flip side, you get somebody trying to take somebody Medicare and health care. Come on, it just don't make sense.
I don't understand. And y'all got to, one of y'all motherfuckers got to step up here and explain this one. How somebody's saying that if you get sick or something, you get hurt or whatever, these accidents happen. We want you to be able to go see a doctor, go to a hospital to get care and get the same care as I get. How's that a bad thing? How is somebody saying we want everybody out here to have a home, have their own house? Because that's how you build up. That's how you build yourself up. That's how you build up your wealth. It's with your house.
Somebody proposed 3 million homes by the end of the term, but I don't know who that was.
But that's the bad thing. How can somebody say, look, these motherfuckers out here, these corporations are ripping y'all off. Yeah, we understand prices went high when the demand got high and the supply got low. Yeah, prices went up. The supply chain is back after Trump fucked the supply chain up. The supply chain is back and the supply chain is healthy. There's no need for these prices to be this high. We want to do something about that. No, y'all didn't want that. That was a bad thing. But y'all don't mind paying $10 to $15 for a dozen eggs. Y'all don't mind highest prices at the gas pump. And this motherfucker didn't sit there and told you, there's much we can do about high prices right now.
That's why I say.
But that's what he campaigned on.
That's why I say. No,
that's what you motherfuckers sit here and told us.
This is one of the hugest, like, here's scam artists, period. But this is like his best scam. You can't scam better than this. When you scam yourself to be a president. He's one of the best scam mans who ever lived. He scammed so many people. Delusionalized people running around saying dumb shit that don't even go with facts. You got some people saying, well, what is facts then? What makes yours facts? Like, what?
But the facts,
it's just
put out there.
Everything has just gotten to be the people that's with this bullshit. They try to act like they ain't. No, I'm not a Republican though. But Trump didn't never say put no bleach in him. He didn't never say you use no bleach. He never said it was bad people on both sides. He didn't say that though. I'm not a Republican. Like, bro, what the fuck is you talking about at this point? Why are you defending all the dumb fuckery? They act like you're not a part of the game with them. You're not on the team with them. Then you turn around and talk about Biden and all these people all the fucking time. Biden's so bad, he won't give you the student loan debt back. That's a bad thing. Bad. Like, come the fuck on. Obama won't get everybody health care. That's bad. They don't make you think that's bad for everybody to have health care. Think about this. That's a Democratic president, Obama. First thing he wanted to do was give everybody health care. Republicans made that a bad thing for everybody to have health care, bro. Obama wanted to take care of the guns in the street. Everybody, the police officers killing black people. Republicans made that a bad thing. Biden, come in, get rid of the pandemic. Republicans act like that never happened. He ain't cleaned it up. Trump cleaned it up. Like, what? We was in the house when the nigga left.
Well,
the shit, bro.
I think this.
Just like the Hamas and the Gaza Strip shit. It's a wool over their eyes. He pulled a scam on people. Where he can make you think Biden, who got a ceasefire, got people come home, as you're looking at today, people coming home because of the ceasefire. But you call him Genocide Joe. It's just hard for me to understand the logic. Help me follow the logic. Maybe I can get along with you. I don't get when it's bad here, but not bad here. That's where you lose me. And when it's bad here, it's 10 times better than that. And then you just ignoring this side. It's like, help me understand where you could just say, Biden did that, Biden did that. That's bad, that's bad, that's bad. And then this motherfucker do it. Nah, he got to do that so he can clean that up. Like, wait, what?
Well, one of the things.
It's hard for me to understand this.
Because one of the things that need to be done is people need to stop looking at politics like it's a game, like it's a sport. It's not a game. It is not a sport. That is one of the reasons that people are mad. That is one of the reasons over the holidays that motherfuckers wasn't sitting down breaking bread at Thanksgiving and Christmas with people that they normally do because of the way they voted in the election. Because this is not a game. It's real life.
It's not even all about how they vote. It's how they was talking too. It's like black maggots that walk around, black dudes running around talking that bullshit to their family and shit. Why? They don't want to hear that shit. Grandma probably don't like them and shit.
I encompass all that together. But this is not a game. It's real life. And then when you look at the shit that's going on now, y'all dumbasses that you know went and voted for Trump or talking all that Trump shit with and joking and playing, got a big shit-eating grin on your face. You finding out that it's not a game. What goes on Capitol Hill, what goes on in the Capitol building and the White House, that shit affects everybody's life. It affects your life. And
that's why
some of us was trying to get that through your thick skulls. That this shit is real. This not a game, and a lot of y'all took it as a game. Man, like get them motherfucking Negroes out of here, get them motherfucking Mexicans out of here. It should have been here any motherfucking way. It wasn't all about the Mexicans. I've been trying to tell y'all.
You're gonna change
it was never
your civil rights for the Mexicans getting out of here. Yeah. You're gonna change Social Security for your grandma for the Mexicans getting out of here.
Like, I told you, dumb motherfuckers. I told these dummies. It was never about the Latinos because they can get rid of the Latinos. You had to go through them to get to us. The goal is to try to put black people in check. You want to put us back in Jim Crow or earlier. We know this. We tried to tell you. We saw this shit coming 12 miles away. You might not have seen it because they pulled the wool over your eyes, and some of you dumb motherfuckers thought that this shit didn't apply to you. Yes, it applies.
Definitely
we tried to tell y'all.
For sure.
that the reckoning wasn't white people versus Latinos. They ain't give a fuck about y'all. They already told you what they can do. They've been doing it for years. Hey, they over here, they fucking up. Get them out. They've been doing that. The reckoning is white people and black people. Again, that's what they want. And when it get to that point, that's when we'll jump into the fight again. But try to tell y'all ain't listening. Now we got to go through this stupid shit, and it don't make no sense that we sitting here having to explain something that the first time it was told to you, you should have been hold up, even if you didn't believe it. And I don't know, but hold up, man. They talk about this shit and they bring receipts with it. Hold on, maybe I got to look into this shit. I didn't even do that much. You put a link up here. You put the link in there a lot and tell you, come on. If I'm right, if I'm wrong, get us right. Everybody's welcome to come on. Hit us up. But now that the shit that went way south. Y'all, I mean, I don't even know what to tell y'all. You know what I'm saying? Because on the for real, while people like us is gotta explain this shit all over again, that's where they want us at. They want us at the explaining stage. They want us at that, half of y'all at the disbelief stage. I don't believe this shit happening. And the other day we try to tell y'all. And the more time we have to take doing this, is the less time we have to motherfucking
inform our black peoples.
Right, and find solutions to this shit. Because let me explain to y'all something. This is 2025. The midterms of 2026. So shit gonna kick in a high gear in less than a year. And we still at the explaining stage. The explaining stage was over the last 2 years, over the summer. When mainstream media abdicated their job and didn't want to explain it to y'all, we tried to explain it to you. We come on, we take our time.
I'm gonna tell you, the government workers, man, out there that got offered these jobs, that's another scam. Don't take it. They can't make you quit. None of that shit. So you know what I'm saying? So if I'm you, don't. I mean, if you older, of course, right? Like take money, of course, if that's what you want to do. But
we're at the Liberty Twitcher. We're at the explaining stage of having to explain to people what happened, why it happened, what is going on, and what needs to be done. Instead of rounding shit, getting people together, finding solutions, or coming up with different solutions, and getting ready for 2026, we still talking about and explaining to people the consequences of what happened November 5th. That's the explaining stage, man.
I mean, when you say explaining stage, it's more of people voted for motherfucking orange neck demon Donald Trump. And you voted for him or sympathized with his shit. The explaining stage is for the people that were ignorant to the facts.
That too.
And the people that motherfucker didn't know what was really going on, but just going along with the rides. They're the ones that are waking up to the fact that, oh no, that's not what I was talking about. I wasn't doing that. That's explaining stage. Explaining, wait, first of all, this is what happened there. And that's like he just said, explain step by step. You did that, or you didn't do that, you didn't vote, you set your ass at home, or you talk shit. Either way, you didn't understand how important it was. That's the explaining.
Like when Project 2025
Another explaining
when,
state.
when that happened, when that got put out there like that, and we went through, and a lot of people, not just us, we went through, we talked about it. This was gonna happen. This was gonna happen. This was gonna happen. That was gonna happen. This is what they. This is what they. This is what they're trying to do. They're trying to take away the Department of Education. They're trying to take away this. They're trying to outlaw abortion. And don't go with that border wide open, because that border was not wide open.
So
It was.
I'm gonna give you that. I'm gonna give you that. That's why they lost. Yes, but they lost for the fact that the border was so-called wide open, and the economy was so-called in the tubes. When they both of those were false, so they ran on lies from the beginning. That's why it's an explaining stage, because they lied to everybody.
You're right. You got to know what you've been lied to about.
First of all,
the border
if
was not wide
unemployment.
open.
First of all, let's talk about the economy. The unemployment rate was under 4%.
Correct.
So you, Liberty Twitcher, tell me, is that bad? Under 4% unemployment. You tell me. Stock market, breaking records. Liberty Twitcher, tell me, is that a bad thing? Stock market breaking records, unemployment at record lows. What part of the economy to you means it's bad? Tell me. Because it's not making no sense.
Because when Biden left, a carton of eggs wasn't 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, $15 when Biden left. When Biden left, gas prices wasn't as high as it is now when Biden left. So I don't get it. And you talk about you don't want handouts. Okay, what was all these PPP loans that these rich mofos got that they didn't repay? So what are you talking about? It's nothing out there that wasn't out there before. Medicare, that's not a handout. Medicare been out there, and Social Security been out there.
Liberty Twitcher,
and
tell us what's a handout. Give us a specific. Whatever you talk, what's in your mind as a handout? Type that in right now.
Yeah.
What's a handout? What's a handout?
And if you're talking about Medicare or Medicaid and Social Security, that's not a handout. You pay into that. Check the pay stub every week.
Wait. You
pay into that.
Did you not blame Biden for the eggs being high? So now it's not Trump's fault that eggs higher? That don't make any fucking sense. That's the problem we got. You can't hold it. That's what I've been saying since I've been on this podcast. Like, how you gonna be mad at this when it's happening here? When it happens here 10 times, it doesn't matter no more. It's not their fault. But when it happens here, that's the worst president ever. That's his fault. Yeah. But when it happens here, how are you gonna blame him for that? That's not even his fault. Like what? Make your mind up, bruh. That's why I can't follow garbage like that. When you go double up like that, you ain't making no fucking sense.
Okay. Let's get one thing straight. When Trump was campaigning, and even after he won, he said, let me get it. When I get in, no sooner as I get in, prices are going down. Is that what he said?
All right. Liberty Twitcher won't act like nobody said that.
Ain't that what he said? He said that when he got in, he'll end the war in Ukraine in 24 hours. Is that what he said? Now, Liberty Twitcher, just like you blame everything that happened during Biden's term on him, and it's on him because it's on his watch. Everything that happened since January 20th, it was on Trump's watch. And remember, Trump was president-elect since November 5th or November 6th, whatever you want to call it. So even in the meantime, ending up leading up to him taking office, the price of groceries, gas, eggs, and all that shit didn't go up. None of that shit went up.
And what?
None of that shit went up in price. The price of oil, none of it. The price of electricity, none of it. None of it went up in price till after 12 noon, January 20th, when he was sworn in. So it was on his watch. And Mr. I can do everything in 24 hours. I can do it. It'll be fantastic. You will do it like you've never seen it done before. All that shit. Yes, it's his fault. Because when Biden left office, no, grocery prices wasn't where they is now. Gas prices ain't at where they are now. Yes, it is his fucking fault. He the one that keep telling y'all that I can get it done. I can get it done. He ain't got shit done.
And then how you gonna tell? First of all, the president of the United States has nothing to do with sports. Sports have governing bodies, bro. And whoever the governing body signs off, when you see a transgender playing sports, NCAA or whoever the fuck they playing, sign off on that. Has nothing to do with no fucking president. So that's just ignorance. And we off the streets. I ain't read a book. I barely made it out of high school. I went to night school and summer school to get the fuck out of high school. And didn't look at another school since. Fuck wrong with you? These motherfuckers is just dumb on this internet. Dumb motherfuckers that's in Congress. Dumb motherfuckers on TV. Dumb motherfuckers that took time out to go to college. They're supposed to be so fucking smart and just dumb as fuck, bruh.
Well, see, that's the thing. If he'd have done all the shit he said he was going to do, I know I would have got on him. Like, damn, the prices of fell. I would have been like, damn, that's wrong. I mean,
No, he knew he was lying from the beginning. He was president before. You know he can't change the price of fucking eggs.
But don't sit here and act like the shit that's happening now is not on his watch. Everything that happens after January 20th.
No,
at
exactly.
12 o'clock,
I don't want to hear no more about no Kamala. I don't want to hear no more about no fucking Biden. I don't want to hear that shit no more. Right. I want to see your same hair on fire, Liberty Twitcher, as your hair was on fire with Biden. No. Period. When this motherfucker do the same shit that you mad about, he'll be mad still the same way. No. Even with the Gaza shit, you should be still mad the same way. If it was motherfucker Genocide Joe, what the fuck is Trump? Out. If he talking about getting rid of 2 million of them and just clean the whole joint out. So y'all explain this shit. Y'all, the fact that this is what we mean about explaining it, talking, telling people what the fuck happened, because people like that. People like the Gaza Strip kids. Dumb motherfuckers going to burn up campuses all summer for no fucking reason. Act like the president in the United States got something to do with that all over there. Dumb shit.
Look, I'm going to say this.
Gonna keep screaming at my baby when she doing motherfucking speeches.
I'll say this. Y'all have 4 years. Y'all have 4 years of Biden-Harris administration. And the majority of the people who voted spoke and said they didn't like it. You want to go in a different direction. And that's what you did. You went in a different direction. She ended up being the nominee, and she ran against Trump. She ran on her, she put her platform out there. She put her ideas out there. She put her plans out there. The majority of the people who voted rejected it. Said that ain't what we want. Okay, that's cool. So if you had them in office, you had their plans and they just put them out there, you motherfucking you rejected it. Boom. They didn't send people down to the Capitol to raise hell and say the election was stolen and run up all there and shit on people's desks. They said, okay, the people have spoken. They peacefully transferred power to this dude. And none of this shit that is happening now happened till after he was sworn in. So I don't want to hear shit about Biden, Harris, or none of them, because y'all have 4 years of what they done. You had her running the race, finishing the race, and you had her ideas, you had her plans, you had everything. She explained it to you what she wanted to do. Y'all rejected it, and y'all accepted what was to come from this orange idiot. So don't sit there and say, "Oh, it's Biden's fault that the eggs are high." No, it didn't. The eggs didn't go back up till he got in office. Gas didn't go up till he got in office. Energy prices didn't go up till he got back in office. So that's on him. That's not on them. You rejected them. And remember, nothing got through. They didn't pass nothing in Congress after November 5th. They didn't pass no bills. They didn't put nothing major up. That's bullshit. Y'all voted for them. Y'all accept what come with them.
You think you can motherfucking fire everybody walking around in the government and unemployment don't go up? What the fuck is y'all smoking? And that's what we told y'all from the beginning, that once your uncle come home and say, oh, they laying me off, and auntie come home and say, I ain't got no more joints on the truck route no more, y'all gonna start to realize what we talking about. That's what my man is talking about right there. When he trying to make it clear to y'all, the shit that we talking about only can come clear when it happened to you.
Yeah.
And then us explaining it to you at all this time, then it will hit you like, damn, they took grandma off Medicaid. Y'all in that joint struggling like a motherfucker, or snatch up food stamps where half y'all motherfuckers dying to wait till that motherfucker to come so you can go get some fucking food in the refrigerator. That's gonna be gone. And then you start looking around, who doing it? Who fault is that though?
Yeah.
Your fault.
Nobody fucked with Medicare till after January 20th. Nobody tried to fuck with Social Security till after January 20th. Nobody fucked with SNAP, food stamps, and none of them benefits till after January 20th. Nobody fucked with that. Nobody started firing people left and right till after January 20th. Do you know that this dumb ass fired all the fucking people that oversee and watch our nuclear stockpiles? Now they try to find the people to bring them back. That's the kind of fucking incompetence y'all voted for. Liberty Twitter. That's what we try. That's all we're saying. So don't sit there and blame and say, oh, and try to say that Jedi mind trick is Biden's fault. It's Biden's fault. Fuck no. It's not Biden's fault. It's not Harris' fault. Because the majority of the people, what is it, 77 million people voted for him, and they rejected what Biden and Harris was proposing. Okay, all is fair. It was a fair election. Boom. Y'all got it. Y'all won it. But now y'all won it. Y'all don't want to take what come with winning it.
Now, she said she ran on expanding Medicaid, 3 million new homes. You can get money back from the government for taking care of your elderly parent in the house. This all in her bills, in her when she would propose. What part of any of that is supposed to be so bad? That's the thing, is Republicans are so good at messaging where they can make what's good for Americans, the things that is good for you as an American, be bad. In their mind, they can make it where they think it is so bad. When in reality, this is for your health. This is for your living arrangements. This is for what makes your kids learn better. This is to help you. This is what the government is here for. If they take away all this shit and they keep taking money out your checks, where y'all think the money going? Right. So there's no money go to education no more because they get rid of that department. They get rid of XYZ department, that department. The money that goes there, the trillions of dollars that goes there, where's that now? Why, when we go cash our check or get our payment or go do our taxes, they taking money out? Where's that going then? If it's everything y'all want to take away everything, motherfucker, you orange neck pig demon, fuck you. You want to take away everything? Where's our money at then? Why you taking money out of our checks? Why we got to worry about taxes? Yeah. Where's it going? In your orange pig neck in your friends' pockets? Really?
And then it's the thing about
fuck out of here.
The thing about all that is it's people out here that's hurting and it's going to be hurting. And it's not just, it's people in our community, it's other people in poor Latino communities, it's people in poor white communities that's going to really, really, really be hurting. And Elon and Trump don't give a fuck about that, because you know what? When people like us go hungry, or people like us ain't got nowhere to live, when people like us struggling to pay the mortgage, pay the bills, to put food on the table, put a roof over your head, or put clothes in your back or whatever, It don't matter to them. They filthy fucking rich.
And I can't stand when a motherfucker be like handouts. That comes from a rich. Then when y'all say stuff out your mouth that comes from rich people, that makes you sound so fucking stupid. Handouts are what? To me, working a job, I always pride on busting my ass and taking care of my motherfucking self, right? 8-9 years ago, where I was working at, shut the fuck down. So I needed unemployment, which cut the fuck off once Bush, another Republican, comes in. Cut that off, right? Fucking, I ain't had no money to survive.
No.
I don't know if this handouts are not to you, but these are things that will happen to anybody on earth. At any time they can happen. Which turned into needing food stamps. You know what I'm saying? Which turned into me going to a shelter. See, things that you call a handouts were shit that I needed, me and my family, and never ever thought in my life will ever need because I bust my ass. My man will tell you, he worked with me 13 years. One thing I would do was work. I'm not a handout type of motherfucker either.
Hell no.
But goddamn, if the motherfucker's seat has been pulled from under you and you're falling backwards and all your money goes into the government, you will want the government to save you from falling.
And sometimes you need a fake.
Like, what the fuck? If you call that a handout, that's some jackass shit.
Yeah, that ain't.
Where's the money going there?
That ain't cool. I mean, look. Sometimes people need help. But what you say is a handout. Look, the money that they want to take from SNAP benefits and shit like that. They want to take that money and give people like Elon Musk, Zuckerberg, and all of these rich motherfuckers, Bezos. They want to get them a tax break.
Yeah, get rid of shit like Medicaid D or something.
So
and all that money goes where?
Right. So you taking money from people who paid into the system. You taking benefits from them to give a benefit to people who don't need it. Wow, grandma might need medicine. Grandpa might not have no food in the refrigerator. Mom might be sick. You might have been at work. You might have been at work and had an accident.
But how can
you need that?
But how can you support this though? Like, you cannot give me an incident where Obama, Biden, or whoever the fuck that's a Democrat was doing things to hurt you. You can't, no way you can find it. You had Clinton come in. What was his big thing? He changed the whole economy. He the one that started the shit. Having black people have jobs. The emphasis on black people, I give to Clinton. He put the emphasis in government for black people. Everything he put in play is what they try and get rid of. Things to help black people get up. Can y'all remember? People can talk shit about, man, get on their own merit. But there's so many white people in America that how is it going to be on your own merit? It's not even going to be on your own merit if it's 13 white people in there and you and a Mexican.
Wow.
Like, what make you think one of these two are getting the job or even getting the interview? That's the shit I'm talking about, bruh. It's like some things have to make sense. Wow. Period. Like, they even got the Rooney Rule in the NFL. These millionaires. Yeah. Like, come on, man.
Damn. Now, this is
I just don't get the hostility towards people that are actually trying to help. Kamala Harris run on a platform of building 3 million new homes and taking down the prices of rent. Going up against Giant, Safeway, and making them take down the prices. That was her platform. What part of that does not help the average motherfucker? And on the flip side, you got a motherfucker that want to get rid of education. Like, what does that help? A motherfucker that want take all the Social Security, Medicaid. How does that help? Now you see what I'm saying? Help me understand what the fuck anybody be thinking about when they try to defend a Republican anything. Help me understand that, bruh. Over the years, we had tragedies in America. All of them came under Republicans. 9/11, Katrina, you got this motherfucking pandemic. Anything you think of, the big ass joint when we had the economy fell off the ditch, all that under Republicans. But you get a Democrat come in and say, I want to get everybody health care. Boo. Like, hold on, what? That's literally how it's happening. How America is working. Republicans come in and don't give a fuck about you, your kid, your grandmother. Fuck all of y'all. Unless you're purely white. And everything's cool and cool. You have a Democrat come in and want to help everybody walking and make sure nobody gets not only demonstrate against, but bigoted against, racism, all that. They want to come in and stop all that. But to that, that's boo. It's like, I don't get none of that. Somebody want to get health care to each and every American. What is wrong with that? Other than the motherfucking healthcare companies don't want to do it. So you want to help that? That don't make sense. Some of the shit is just dumb as fuck on his face. You can't give me nothing good a Republican done for America. Ever.
These assholes want to eliminate the Department of Education.
You can't give me one, not one incident where a Republican done anything good for America, bro. Creed, welcome to the show, bro. This is my man right here. I think you probably know now, number one soul brother and me by now and shit. Let us know what's on your mind, bro.
What's going on, man? Can you hear me?
Yeah.
I can hardly hear y'all. I'm trying to figure out. I got these earbuds in. Hey, man, I got one question for you, boy. Off the bat. Why y'all block me, bro? I can't chat. I can't type in the chat.
Hold on, what? Say it again.
I can't type in the chat. Hold on. Let me take these earbuds off. I'm gonna log out and come back in.
All right, bet.
Look, we live in a world now where these kids these days don't even have a signature. You get that? We grew up, we know how to write cursive. I have a signature. You know, when I sign papers, I got a signature. A signature that you can't copy. You know, that's all mine. They don't know how to write. They don't even teach person writing anymore. You want to eliminate the fucking Department of Education? They're already dumbing down the kids as it is. Then they want to take away Black history and all this other good stuff and dumb them down even more. But yet, you always crying, we behind them. We behind the Chinese. The Chinese are killing us. Hey, Rodney. Oh, man. You brainwashed? Okay.
Again, I'm just going on facts. I'm going on facts. Facts. Anybody, the link is in the chat. The back door open, windows open, always open for anybody, right? That disagree with anything we say at any time. Because this is what we're here for. The debate, the black debate. We ain't duck no smoke from nobody. Period. It's always in the chat. But help me understand, why would you support and defend Republicans? I need somebody to come up here and answer that. Answer, why would you defend these clowns? What is it about? Give me the one thing they've done for Americans. Give me the one bill that they try to pass that helps Americans. Help you, your black ass, and me, my poor black ass. Let me know what the one thing a Republican did, or even try to do for your black ass or any minority or any poor motherfucker on earth. These niggas got rid of the motherfucking U.S. aid, and that helps AIDS in all over the world. Tell me how that helps you. Let me know what part of that makes me brainwashed. Talking about facts, bro. Give me the one thing that give me one Republican president that done something that actually helps Americans. Each and one of them motherfucking pigs got in there and did one thing, gave all the money to their rich ass friends. You can't think of one Republican that came to office and did nothing different than other tax cuts for the rich. That's the only fucking thing they do. Give me the thing, somebody. Creed, Rodney, come up. Give me the big thing the Republican ever done. You cannot think of nothing. 9/11 on that fucking watch. Can't get no worse than that. You got motherfucker four niggas in a plane blowing this shit into a fucking building on your dumbass watch when Clinton wrote on the paper, nigga, look out for this. They gonna try to apply the plane over here. Look at this book right here, nigga, before I leave. And you refuse to look at it, you dumb fuck. And you actually want to support that? You get another dumbass Republican in this joint. Donald Orange Demon fuck Trump. He gets in the joint and say it ain't no pandemic. It don't exist. Million motherfuckers died. Y'all want to defend that shit? Like, bro, y'all got to help me with this shit here. I need help. Y'all got to tell me what makes me so crazy that I'm going to support somebody that want to give everybody in America health care. That's bad. I'm sorry. My fault. Obama comes in. What's the first thing he do? ACA. Y'all call it Obamacare. But it's trying to get people health care. Give me something. What the fuck did Bush do when he get in there? What? What the fuck did Trump do when he get it? What? These clowns don't give a fuck about people, bruh. It's hard for me to understand why y'all like them. What? Give me the one reason why you like a Republican. Please. Please, bruh. Come on, man. I can start with Kennedy. We go all the way back to motherfucker Roosevelt. Where you gonna give me other than Abe Lincoln? When you go so far back, when did a Republican do anything to help your black ass, bro? Nothing. They don't do shit, but do shit to make your life harder. Take away Social Security. Take away Medicaid. Can somebody come up on this panel right now and tell me how that helps you? How the fuck did it help your black ass? What did that do for your Hispanic ass? What did that do? How does that help? Take away your grandmother's Social Security. What does that help? Tell me. Rodney, explain this shit to me. Tell me how we are so dumb. Me and the number one soul brother is so goddamn stupid to fall around people that want to give you health care. Just fall around people that want to build you a new home. To vote for people that don't want you discriminated against. Help me understand this, bruh. That's all I need. Some understandings. But other than that, we do appreciate everybody take their time out, though. To holler at your boys, you know what I'm saying? Slide through. Something like that. But we definitely want the debate. We definitely want people to come on and enjoy, express their feelings on anything we talk about. But we want the debate. We want to hash it out. We want at the end for everybody to understand who was wrong and who was right here. And at this point, I need somebody to come up here and explain to me now. Why you like Republicans? Talk to me. Why you like a Republican? Give me your reasons. Why you like this orange neck pig demon fuck Donald? Why you like him? What reasons would you have to like him? Please tell me. All motherfucking black countries, shithole countries. You like it? You like that? Okay, cool. I don't get it. But you want to go out and say Biden said, if you don't vote for me, you're not black. Like, y'all reach for the dumbest shit. Thank you, man. Well, I don't know. I was waiting for Creed to come back, but I see he might not be making it.
Yeah, you got to make it on the next one. You know what I'm saying? But
I'm trying to figure out, what did he say, though?
like I said, I'm ready. Me personally, I'm ready to move on to solutions, and let's gear up for 2026.
Wait, did we have a Creed on here before?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, Detroit, down. Right? Oh yeah, Creed. Yeah, that's what I am. He's cool.
And Liberty Twitcher, we thank you for tuning in, and we thank you for commenting, and we thank you for thank you for everything, tuning in. Hope you subscribe. Rodney, you back again. We appreciate y'all. We can agree to disagree, but we like to debate. We ain't got to agree, but we thank y'all. We appreciate y'all. We keep coming back and bring a friend. Hit that like and subscribe button.
And please, when we come back, bro, please, we want all y'all come back again. We're gonna put the link up there. We want to have an open discussion here. Everybody that leans to Republican, I know Creed. I remember Creed tried to say he's not Republican, but then y'all defend that type of stuff. But come on in, full blown Republicans, MAGAs, whatever. Come on up. We need to understand your thought process at this point. What do you like it? What part of this agenda helps your black ass at this point? Tell us, Until then, we coming from a different angle than the rest of these clowns that's on the internet, all right? We just coming from a different angle. Now, we're not active members in the streets anymore, you know what I'm saying, dog? We the OGs now, But we got a story to tell as we edit, And we appreciate everybody, man, to take your time out, man. Slide through the podcast, slide through the joint. Like, subscribe. We're trying to get to 500 subs, whatever that will do for us, whatever the fuck that is. You know what I'm saying? We're not really YouTubers. We're just trying to have this debate. You know what I'm saying, dog? We like having debate. We like having this conversation. So anybody want to come up, please. You know what I'm saying? We want to have this conversation. Like, subscribe. We definitely be back. Y'all know we be coming back. That's one thing about us. We gonna be here, boy, throughout this whole journey of this orange neck pig. Black and proud.
Talking about politics coming from a view of the streets, you know what I'm saying, dog? We're not coming from professional view. We're not lawyers. None of that shit that's on TV, you know what I'm saying? We come straight from the hood. We the hood view.